Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Brian Nadeau here on Hollandale Beach on a 12-race Saturday card. We've got the $75,000 powder break. We've got some 2-year-olds on display as well. $200,000 in the gross jackpot Rainbow Six. Let's turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful. It's a warm summer day with temperatures in the upper 80s. Partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast. First race, first half of the early daily double. The start of the 50-cent early pick 5. Scratch number 3, Mesa Kazan, and scratch number 6, Carabinero. Racing at Gulfstream. On the far outside, Harry's on the fly was quick off the block, speeding through between horses Cheerful Charlie. Down at the inside, Diamond Explorer gets away in good shape. He's now third. Maximo trying to secure his racing lane, and in the middle, it's Bart's Dream. Dear Dad, the favorite, is ahead of only one, and that was Tigre, but Dear Dad just shuffled back, so now he is last of all. They make their way to the far turn. Harry's on the fly, shoves the neck on top. Cheerful Charlie is there second. Tigre moving up on the outside to take third. Back to fourth, and Bart's Dream ahead of Maximo, then Diamond Explorer, and out the back is Dear Dad. They run to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile remaining. Harry's on the fly, and Jesus Rios have the lead. Trying to battle back from the inside is Cheerful Charlie second. Panici has Tigre in stride. He's now third with an upset threat. Down the center, Maximo loose for the drive with an eighth of a mile to go. The leader is Harry's on the fly. Bart's Dream, he's the one surging forward at a big number. Here he comes now under Jose Morelos. Bart's Dream to the top at 22-1. Bart's Dream wins going away. Close then for second, either Harry's on the fly or a charging Maximo in 105-1. They're off. In the center, Amor Lejano, one of the first off the blocks. Down at the rail, Zamfir, splitting horses is Free Flame. Moving to him on the outside, Personal Meadow. Heals the Soul is next. Second last is Freelance, and outkicked badly early. The trailer is Sir Khan. The race to the half-mile point. Free Flame tussling with Personal Meadow. Heals the Soul is now third at the rail. Zamfir tries to rally from off the speed. He's fourth today. Then it's a gap of 3 to Amor Lejano. He's close enough if good enough. He's working 3 better than Freelance and dial long distance to find Sir Khan. They run to the top of the stretch with Personal Meadow winning the tussle with Free Flame. Heals the Soul 4 wide. Trying to get out from behind the speed is Zamfir. He's in the red blinkers and very tight. Running home, Amor Lejano over the top and Freelance 3/16 from home. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go, and all the momentum goes to Amor Lejano as he sweeps up to take the lead now. Zamfir tries to kick with him. These two at the 16th pole. Amor Lejano is in front. Zamfir tries to rally for pressure. Here's Zamfir. He won it. Zamfir beat Amor Lejano on the square with Freelance third. On the far outside, King of Truth, one of the first into stride, but the quickest early will be Full Disclosure as he clears to a 2-length lead. King of Truth is second, Mitiko is third. Living Water on the outside. He finds himself in an uncustomary position, and he's out-sprinted today, out in the center from fourth. Then back to Bad Bobby, racing out the back of the field are Frolic Man and Barone Chesco as they have the speed of Full Disclosure to reel in. Into the far turn, Full Disclosure as Meneses takes hold and leads by a length. Living Water is now second, Mitiko locked in the box, no place to go, third. Back to fourth and King of Truth, two back to Barone Chesco, who rallies with Frolic Man. Bad Bobby will have to pass them all as they run past the 5/16. Living Water on the outside of Full Disclosure, their heads apart. Mitiko, he's had a good trip and now he has an opportunity to launch to the outside. He's 2.5 lengths off the battle duo. Then it's a gap of 3 to King of Truth, and they're at the top of the stretch. On the inside, Full Disclosure toward the outside, Living Water for a narrow lead. Full Disclosure is right back at him. Full Disclosure takes the lead again. Living Water tries to get back on terms. Mitiko off that good trip's not going to get it done today as Full Disclosure is proving game. Full Disclosure battles back to win it. Living Water second, Mitiko third, King of Truth fourth in 1:10-1. And they're off. Good start for the favorite, Dynamic Dom, who's challenged early by Taltariate, who comes away in second, angling for racing room. More drama splits horses. Up on the outside, 12-2 at the rail. It's always there. Phobia's in tight while 5 lengths behind. Then it's back to Ragman. The one at the back is El Delio as they swing to the far turn. Dynamic Dom and Panici in front, and in front by a neck. Taltariate on the outside is second, always there, third at the fence, followed wide by the stablemate 12-2. Back to fifth now, more drama, he steadily lost ground. Running home from the back is El Delio, racing widest of all with Ragman. Phobia now drops to last as they run to the top of the stretch. Taltariate on the outside, Dynamic Dom toward the rail, their heads apart. Trying to rally off the speed is always there from last. El Delio continues to charge down the center. There's an eighth of a mile to go. It's Taltariate who now has the lead and edges clear from Dynamic Dom. Running home a touch is always there. El Delio on the outside, but it's the Batman colors. It's Taltariate to win going away by 3 in the end. Dynamic Dom was second, up third. El Delio, then always there. And Phobia. They're off. Level beginning. Nobody really intent on getting to the front. Meteorito will be part of the early action. Fly the W moving up on the outside. Holding rail position is King Theo. He's not far away. These three across the course. Especially the gray is now fourth. From the rail it's Colonist. And the early trailer is He's a Kitten. They make their way into the clubhouse turn with Meteorito as the public pick. He has the lead, and he leads now by 1.5 lengths. Fly the W is second. King Theo is racing from third. Up to the outside especially is fourth. Colonist is now fifth at this point. Then it's back to He's a Kitten, last of the 6, with 6 furlongs left to run. Up front, Meteorito. Pace pressure now a bit from Fly the W on the outside. They start to quicken up a touch. They're 1.5 lengths better than King Theo, who's third at the rail. Followed fourth and out wide by Especially, then Colonist, who's held up, and the trailer is He's a Kitten as they make their way to the final half mile. With the advantage, it's still Meteorito. Up on the outside, Fly the W tries to inject some pace into the race. From third, that's Especially. Fourth and King Theo. Colonist is still at the back of the field, and He's a Kitten let go for a run 3 wide as they round the far turn. Fly the W, giving Meteorito all he wants at the 5/16. 3 back to Especially, together with He's a Kitten. Dropping back King Theo. Colonist is not taking much part in this, with 1/4 mile remaining. Up front, the leader is now Fly the W from from the inside, Meteorito second, trying to close grounder. He's a kitten, and especially with 3/16 remaining. The leader is Fly the W down the center. He's a kitten from between, especially battling back is Meteorito. Still plenty of chances here. With the advantage, it's Fly the W, especially lunges between. He's a kitten over the top at the rail, Meteorito. It's Fly the W. Fly the W prevails narrowly in 143 flat. And they're off. Good start for Big John. He's out in the center. Reaching up for the early advantage is JR's Pride, and he clears at once. JR's Pride is now 4 on top. Supercomputing is second. Malcolm's on the run is at the rail. Big John is 4 wide. Beast Market is 3 wide. Then it's a gap of 2 to Adios, Papa Chico. Down at the rail, Cajun Hope. Then it's back to the outside in Conrado. Out the back, Commandment and Don't Answer. JR's Pride with a sharp beginning. He parlays it to a 4-length lead with 5/16 remaining. Supercomputing taking up the slack second. Beast Market up on the outside third. Big John, he'll need to pick up his feet. He has to do better than that while wide on the course. Winding up wide is Commandment. There's still plenty of chances as they turn for home. Across the course with JR's Pride still in front. On the outside, here comes Cajun Hope, and on the far outside, Commandment's rolling. Commandment surging forward at Cajun Hope. Cajun Hope takes the lead. Malcolm's on the run, is through at the fence. Commandment surging forward. Commandment in front. Cajun Hope is second. It's close for third. Maybe Malcolm's on the run over Beast Market in 59 flat. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Out wide, the Beast, one of the first into stride. Splitting Horses Corporate Affair is on to challenge. Moving out the rail at 2 Island. Sydney's Bid is next. Out wide on the course and Can't Be Broken, looking for some forward position. Legal Stars widest of all. Go Christensen is in that firing line. Then back to Between Horses. Trying to rally early is Compass K. Out the back is Mudbug with Grey Warrior just ahead of him as they swing to the far turn. The Beast has the lead. He crosses over and leads by a length. Corporate Affair is there second. Toward the outside, Legal Star is now third. Can't Be Broken is at the rail from fourth. Splitting Horses, that's Unique Time. Into the top plate goes Go Christian, then Compass K. Trying to warm to the task from the back is Mudbug. He's got plenty of run, and he's angling for racing room. We'll see if he gets through. There's a quarter of a mile left to go with the Beast in front. The Beast has the lead. Mudbug is in the clear. He's on the far outside now. Splitting Horses Can't Be Broken, offering a challenge with Compass K. Eighth of a mile to go. The Beast trying to see it through. Compass K trying to pick him up. Here comes Compass K on the outside. Compass K surges to win it. Second is the Beast. Third is Can't Be Broken. Fourth, Sydney's Bid. Then Mudbug. They're at the post. And they're off. Good start for She's a Ragin' Cajun, who heads off for the early lead. Moving up at the inside, Hanita's Empire sent for speed. Angling to the clear is Chasing Joy, but She's a Ragin' Cajun is front and center. Not much speed today from Rubisa. She's now rushing to catch up as the leader is trying to slow it down. It's She's a Ragin' Cajun in front, 3 parts of a length. Chasing Joy second, Rubisa 3 wide third. Hanita's Empire with the top 3 while racing in fourth. They've gone 6 ahead of Stasia's Ruby. Then at the rail goes Sade Purse with Candy Meister. Violent Zap out the back as they round the far turn. Chasing Joy within a neck of She's a Ragin' Cajun. Anita's Empire looking for some place to go. Rubisa asked to quicken by Jaramillo. Gap of 3. Sade Purse. She looms a major threat as she's closing good ground, and Beato angles her for a clear shot. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. Sade Purse on the move now, trying to go get Rubisa, who just took the lead. Anita's Empire blocked, trying to find some place to go. Violet Zap has a shot. Show to Stasia's Ruby as the leader is Rubisa. Sade's Purse. Anita's Empire ducks to the rail. Final 16th of a mile. Sade Purse for a narrow lead. Anita's Empire trying to pick her up at the fence. Anita's Empire surging at Sade Purse. Here's the line. Photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down. Sade Purse and Anita's Empire in a win photo. 112 flat. They're off and running. Good start from between horses for Isadora Baleda. Moving out the rail, it's Gray Charlotte splitting them. Madeira Wine got a good start. 4 wide is Brody's Honor. 5 wide, 12 Red Roses. Taking back early are Alpha Babe and Zodiac Princess as they chase the speed of Gray Charlotte. Gray Charlotte and Chantel Sutherland in front, and in front comfortably. They lead by 2 over Madeira Wine in second. Isadora Baleda is their third. Brody's Honor races from fourth, held up and keen. Zodiac Princess, white blinkers between horses. 12 Red Roses is in the green on the far outside, and the trailer is Alpha Babe. They make their way down the backstretch with Gray Charlotte getting everything her own way. She leads 2.5. Vasquez has hold of Madeira Wine second. She's a tough customer there. We might have an equipment issue with Madeira Wine as Vasquez is really fighting her down inside. So they make their way to the half-mile grounds with Gray Charlotte in front, Brody's Honor looming up alongside now and up to challenge from second. Madeira Wine is a bit better to handle now. She's a joint third with Isadora Baleda at the inside. A gap of 2 to 12 Red Roses, then it's Zodiac Princess, and out the back is Alpha Babe. Around the far turn they go. It's Gray Charlotte taken on by Brody's Honor. 3 wide is Isadora Baleda. Down at the inside, Madeira Wine is now fourth. She's still in the mix here. 2 back. That's 12 Red Roses, who's now fifth. Nothing yet from Brody's, or rather Zodiac Princess or Alpha Babe, as Brody's Honor is striding clear. 3/4, 113 and 1. They're at the top of the stretch. Brody's Honor committed for home by Misael Jaramillo. Tries to edge away from a game Gray Charlotte, who's at the rail. It's 4 lengths to Madeira Wine third with less than a 16th to go. Brody's Honor driven out. She's 5-2, and she's a winner. It's Brody's Honor to win it under Misael Jaramillo by 2 in the end. Gray Charlotte second, Madeira Wine third. Up fourth, Alpha Babe. Then Isadora Baleda. And they're off in the Powder Break Stakes. Excellent start for the favorite Grand Avenue Girl, who will try to clear the inside traffic and cross over from Karakatsi away in good shape with Andy 1 on her outside. 3 wide to the turn is Conundrum Queen, then it's Sugar Fix and Kate's Kingdom. Money Factor is second last. The trailer is Starship Enterprise. The leader is Grand Avenue Girl. Grand Avenue Girl worked over from the outside gate to lead by 1.5 lengths, and she's over to the rail. From a headstrong Karakatsi, a joint second. Conundrum Queen is on her outside. Andy 1 backs off to race in fourth, followed fifth by Sugar Fix, 2 in front of Kate's Kingdom. Then the gray Money Factor, and lagging behind early is the late-running Starship Enterprise. The opening quarter was 25-1, less than 5 furlongs from home. Amisael Jaramillo doling out the speed of Grand Avenue Girl. She's comfortable at this stage and a length and a half in front. Karakatsi is second at the rail. That's Andy 1 into third. 3 wide in Conundrum Queen ahead of Sugar Fix and Kate's Kingdom, then Money Factor and Starship Enterprise. They leave the backstretch and move on to the fore turn. It's been smooth sailing for Grand Avenue Girl. She's 5/16 from home and 2 on top. Zayas says go on Sugar Fix, and she's moving up the challenge. Karakatsi is between horses, and the 3 favorites drop the gloves with 5/16 to go. Grand Avenue Girl taken on by Sugar Fix on the outside. Karakatsi is an outpaced third. Kate's Kingdom swung to the center for an opportunity as Grand Avenue Girl has lost the lead to Sugar Fix. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Sugar Fix roused on the top end, trying to hold off Kate's Kingdom. Kate's Kingdom starts to gain on Sugar Fix close to home. Kate's Kingdom lunging. Sugar Fix digging. Kate's Kingdom's going to get her. It's Kate's Kingdom up in time to win the powder break. Second was Sugar Fix, closer third. Grand Avenue Girl or Karakatsi. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Superfecto comes out firing with Brasstown right alongside. American Prince is forwardly placed in the early stages. On their outside, it's Tune In. I'm a G6 and Sir Ollie, the outside duo, the last 2 to begin, but they're not far away. A tightly knit field runs out of the 1-mile chute. It's Brasstown and Junior Alvarado where he wants to be. On the engine here, he leads by a length over American Prince second. Sir Ollie is now third. Up on the outside, it's I'm a G6. Tune In is between horses, and Superfecto is down at the rail. The quarter time was a reasonable 24-1. They go 5 furlongs from the finish, and Brasstown in front. He leads by a length. Up to the outside, I'm a G6 is tugging. In between horses, that's American Prince. Superfecto is at the rail, then Tune In, and 3 wide, Sir Ollie. Half a mile from the finish, they move into the far turn, 3 wide and on a hold. I'm a G6 trying to grind down Brasstown. In between them, American Prince is hanging with them. A gap of 2 to Superfecto, scrubbed on, Tune-Ins alongside. Sir Ollie 3 wide and out kicked at the back. They run past the 5/16. Romero Mirage still with his feet in the dashboard on I'm a G6, who strides clear to lead a length and a half. Into the clear comes Tune In to launch a bid from second. Brasstown is game and trying to battle on. In between horses, American Prince, and they're at the top of the stretch. I'm a G6. Romero asks him to finish it up. He leads with work to do. Brasstown so game and fighting back. Down the center and Tune In. Final 16th of a mile. I'm a G6 still in front. Toward the rail, Brasstown is fighting the good fight. Down the center and Tune In. I'm a G6 wins a good one. A half a length in the end. Brasstown with a heart of a lion. He was second. Third was Tune In. Then American Prince. quarters away. Good start out wide for Tinker Tailor, who's headed off for the early lead. Speed from the fence as King Alfredo put into play early. King Alfredo has the advantage in the charge to the first turn. Tinker Tailor's out in the center with over calendared next, saving ground Midnight Tequila. Then it's T-Ville, followed mid-flight by Bird Note. On his back is Starship Wizard and Chief Mentor out deep on the course. Danley is the gray at the rail ahead of Ghost Fighter and Duke Skywalker at the back as they complete the opening quarter behind King Alfredo. King Alfredo leads to the backstretch. He leads 3 parts of a length over Tinker Tailor in second. Jockey Misael Jaramillo has over-calendared, well situated in third. From fourth and Midnight Tequila, then out wide Chief Mentor. From between horses, Bird Note. Down at the rail, it's T-Ville, then it's the gray Starship Wizard. He's favored. He's in the red colors, racing about 6 lengths or so off the pace setter. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Danley ahead of Duke Skywalker. Out the inside, Ghost Fighter and Lord of the Nile is last as they have less than half a mile to run. Into the far turn, Tinker Tailor has the lead. From the inside, it's King Alfredo who wants a rebid, but he just lost his spot, so he's not got any room now. Meanwhile, Starship Wizard gets started with a good-looking rally 3 wide. Trying to rally from the back is Danley. Dropping back is Bird Note, Chief Mentor, and the yellow cap between runners with a quarter of a mile left to go. Franklin Caius trying to get into the clear with King Alfredo. He does, as the leader is now Starship Wizard. Off the turn, Starship Wizard trying to put away Tinker Tailor, who's very game. Tinker Tailor fighting on. Starship Wizard with the advantage. King Alfredo and over calendared are next with the 16th to run. The advantage is to Starship Wizard, and he's kicking clear. Starship Wizard will win it by 3 in the end. Second, Tinker Tailor. Third is King Alfredo, then over calendared.
And that's a wrap on the 12-race Saturday card. We'll be back with you to end our 3-day racing week on Sunday. 9 races with a 12:30 post. Hope to see you out here.